Hey there, chosen one. You're seriously smart. World's smartest. Even. Hey there, chosen one. Ever wonder why you were born with such an amazing brain? In today's video, we'll explore the power of your incredible mind, not just smart, but the wisest in the world. Get ready for an inspiring journey where every idea and discovery will confirm that you're the epitome of brilliance and innovation. 1. Defining and setting limits. It's tricky. Huh? The outside world's got a lot to say, doesn't it? That line, "The world tried to define you," really hits home. The video perfectly captures how society, with all its rules, expectations, and unspoken codes, tries to shove you into a neat little box. It's all about those external pressures, the way everyone else's values and lifestyles try to squeeze your unique personality and identity into a mold. It's like they're constantly whispering, "You should be this way," or "You should do that," trying to make you fit their picture of what's normal. But you know what? Normal is boring. You're awesome just the way you are. And that's what truly matters. The pressure of expectations tried to put you in a box. That image, being crammed into a box, is a powerful metaphor. Right. It totally captures that feeling of the world trying to limit your potential, your ideas, your creativity. It's like everyone around you wants you to fit neatly into a pre-made mold, instead of letting you explore and express your true self. They want you to be a certain way, follow a specific path, and maybe even think a certain way. But what if that box is too small? What if your amazing ideas and talents just don't fit? It's frustrating, isn't it? It feels like they're trying to stifle your unique spark, squashing your individuality before it even has a chance to shine. It's a reminder to break free from those limiting expectations and show the world who you truly are. Box and all, they're trying to make you feel small, like a tiny cog in a giant machine. That whole, "You're just another piece in the grand scheme of things" spiel. It's their way of saying you're insignificant, easily replaceable, just another brick in the wall. They want to downplay your unique value, your special talents, your amazing personality. They want you to believe you're interchangeable, a nameless face in the crowd, easily overlooked and easily dismissed. But you're not. You're so much more than that. Don't let them convince you otherwise. Remember your worth, your individuality, your power. You're not just a piece, you're the whole masterpiece. Inner awakening. But deep down you know the truth. You are different, even if the world tries to box you in, to define you in a small, limiting way. There's a voice inside each of us that screams, "I'm different." This isn't about being weird for the sake of it. It's about embracing what makes you unique. It's a reminder to tune into your gut feeling, to recognize the awesome potential and inherent value that only you possess. It's a nudge to ditch the pressure to conform and celebrate the amazing, one-of-a-kind person you truly are. Don't let anyone dim your shine. You're a firework, ready to explode with brilliance. So listen to that inner voice. Trust your instincts, and let your unique awesomeness shine through. You've got this. You weren't born to be a background player, a face in the crowd, a footnote in history. Forget the pre-written script, the expected path, the life someone else planned for you. You've got your own unique story to tell, your own amazing destiny to chase. You're meant for something bigger, something bolder, something way beyond blending in. It's time to ditch the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. You're extraordinary. You're here to make a difference, to leave your mark, to shine brightly in your own unique way. So go out there and be you, unapologetically and brilliantly you. Your life isn't just about the everyday grind. You're built for something bigger, something truly legendary. That opening statement, it's a powerful reminder of your incredible potential. You weren't just put here to pay bills and watch TV. You were crafted, designed, built for greatness, for epic achievements, for leaving your mark on the world. Think of it this way: every challenge, every setback, every stressful moment, they're not roadblocks. They're stepping stones. They're designed to push you, to test your limits, to reveal the awesome power you already possess. It's like a video game, and life's throwing you increasingly difficult levels to help you unlock your ultimate potential. So embrace the struggle, because it's shaping you into the amazing person you were always meant to be. You've got this. 2 Challenges and opportunities. Every hurdle's a chance to shine. Every challenge is a chance to grow. The video's main message is that every obstacle, big or small, isn't there to knock you down, but to give you a chance to show your inner strength and true worth. Instead of seeing difficulties as roadblocks, think of them as challenges that help you discover and unleash your potential. Each challenge is a lesson, helping you mature and become stronger. Unbreakable inner strength. The core message of this video is that you are unbreakable, a force that can't be controlled or dissected by anyone. It's not about what others think or how they measure you, it's about that unshakable power within. It's about the belief in yourself, the grit and determination that keeps you going no matter what life throws your way. Think of it as your own personal superpower, fueled by your own inner fire. It's that unwavering confidence that lets you face challenges head-on, knowing you've got what it takes to overcome them. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being resilient, about bouncing back stronger than ever. It's about knowing that your strength comes from deep inside, a wellspring of power that no one can touch. So embrace your inner warrior, your unbreakable spirit, and let it shine, turning life's hurdles into badges of honor. The main takeaway here is that every challenge you face is a chance to prove that your true worth and strength aren't defined by society's narrow expectations. Instead of letting the world box you in, use those tough times as evidence of your unique awesomeness and independence. Think of it like this: every obstacle overcome is a testament to your resilience. A story you can tell yourself, and others, about how you've grown and learned. It's not about avoiding the bumps in the road. It's about using them to build a stronger, more confident, and more authentic you. Those struggles, they're not failures. They're stepping stones to a more vibrant and fulfilling life. Embrace the challenges, learn from them, and watch your self-belief soar. Positive thinking when facing obstacles. The main message of this video is to encourage you to see challenges not as roadblocks to give up on, but as essential stepping stones on your path to success and self-affirmation. Think of it this way: it's not about avoiding bumps in the road. It's about learning to navigate them. Changing your perspective on difficulties helps you avoid the crushing weight of failure or external criticism. It opens up a whole new viewpoint, where every challenge is seen as an opportunity to learn, grow, and prove to yourself what you're capable of. Instead of getting bogged down in negativity, you'll find yourself energized by the chance to improve and become a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. It's about embracing the struggle, learning from your mistakes, and celebrating the small victories along the way. So next time you hit a snag, remember this: it's not a setback. It's a setup for your next level up. 3. Showdown with the control freaks. The image of the controllers, these folks are portrayed as the ultimate confession architects, brimming with self-assuredness honed by experience and a knack for seriously sharp analysis. Picture them sitting across from you, meticulously decoding your every twitch, word, and facial expression, like they genuinely believe they can dissect and control every single facet of your being. They're masters of observation, picking up on the subtle cues most people miss, the almost imperceptible shifts in your body language that betray your inner thoughts. It's like a high-stakes game of poker, except the stakes are your innermost secrets. They're not just listening to what you say, they're watching how you say it. The way you fidget, the micro-expressions that flash across your face. It's unnerving, to say the least. This feeling of being completely seen, completely understood, and perhaps, completely manipulated. They're not necessarily villains, just incredibly perceptive individuals who use their skills to, well, control the narrative. Their psychological tactics are pretty sneaky. They'll pepper you with clever questions, digging into your history, motivations, and even your personality, basically trying to find your weaknesses. Think of it as a sophisticated form of poking and prodding to find your soft spots. They might try to pressure you, make you feel guilty, or even scare you a little. The goal? To find that one thing they can use to manipulate you and get what they want. It's all about finding your vulnerabilities and exploiting them. They're masters of psychological warfare, so be aware of their subtle tactics. The contrast in reactions is pretty striking. While they're all worked up, trying to force their tactics on you, you stay calm, cool, and collected, totally ignoring their attempts to get a rise out of you. Your quiet strength throws them off. They mistake your silence and composure for weakness, for submission, when really, it's a power they can't quite grasp, a strength that's unbreakable and beyond their understanding. It's like they're throwing punches at a brick wall, And all they're doing is tiring themselves out. You're just standing there, unfazed, letting their frustration build while you quietly gather your own strength. It's a subtle game of wills. And you're winning without even trying too hard. The hidden meaning here is deeper than just a clash between two forces. It's a total mind bender showing how their power and control are actually just a big illusion. Think about it. When you don't let them figure you out or crack the code, they're suddenly left completely stumped, flustered even, by your inner complexity and strength. It's like they're facing a puzzle they can't solve, a mystery they can't unravel. Their supposed dominance crumbles when confronted with something they can't easily understand or manipulate. It's a powerful reminder that true strength isn't about outward displays of power, but about the quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from within. You're not playing their game, you're creating your own. And that's way more interesting and effective. The fallout from the showdown. Well, the controllers slowly started to realize that all their efforts just highlighted their own limitations. Their failure to break you didn't just shake their belief in their own power. It actually proved something pretty important. Real strength isn't about forcing your will on others or dissecting them until they crumble. It's about inner strength, self-belief, and knowing who you are, flaws and all. They spent all that time trying to control you. And in the end, they only ended up revealing their own weaknesses. It's a pretty humbling experience. I bet. It's like they learned a valuable lesson the hard way. Sometimes, the strongest person in the room isn't the loudest or the most aggressive, but the one who's confident enough to stand their ground, even when everyone else is trying to push them around. And that, my friend, is a kind of power they'll never truly understand. 4. How the villain handles pressure and fights back. Pressure cook interrogation tactics. They're masters of the carefully crafted question. Think of it as a slow, deliberate peeling away of your defenses. Layer by layer, they'll hit you with waves of questions, each one designed to chip away at your composure. These aren't your run-of-the-mill inquiries. They're targeted probes into your past, your motivations, the hidden parts of yourself. Their goal: to find any chink in your armor, any weakness they can exploit. It's like a game of chess, but with your secrets as the stakes. They're patient, they're persistent, and they're incredibly good at what they do. So be prepared for a grilling, a friendly grilling, perhaps, but a grilling nonetheless. Using logic and emotion as psychological weapons is their game. They set elaborate psychological traps, sharp as razors, designed to turn your guilt and fear against you. These tactics are cleverly crafted to make you react emotionally, revealing your inner workings so they can easily decode you. Think of it like a high-stakes game of chess, where your feelings are the pieces they manipulate. They'll use logic to build a seemingly inescapable argument, a carefully constructed web of words designed to ensnare you. The goal: to get you to reveal your true thoughts and feelings, often unintentionally. It's a subtle dance, a battle of wits where understanding their strategy is half the battle. They're masters of manipulation, using your own emotions as weapons against you. So, be aware, be observant, and don't let them control the game. Your reaction, silence and steady composure, your mysterious counterplay. Even when hit with sharp questions, you respond with cryptic, almost coded answers, nothing straightforward, nothing easily exploited. Your quiet calm provides no anchor for your opponent, rendering their pressure tactics useless. It's like watching a master chess player deflect every aggressive move with a seemingly nonchalant counter, leaving them wondering what your next move will be. You're a riddle wrapped in an enigma, and they're completely baffled. The more they try to push, the more they get lost in the fog of your enigmatic responses. It's a beautiful thing to watch, the way you effortlessly disarm them with your quiet strength and subtle wit. The roller coaster of a control freak's emotions is something else. First, there's the confusion and the crumbling confidence. When they realize their attempts to pressure you aren't working, things start to unravel. It's like watching their carefully constructed game fall apart. That initial self-assuredness melts away, replaced by a growing unease. They're losing control, and it's unsettling. Then comes the escalation. To regain that lost power, they crank things up a notch. What started as subtle probing questions transforms into full-blown pressure tactics. Even veiled threats. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Any reaction. But each attempt to squeeze you only makes things worse. Their carefully laid plans crumble against your calm, unwavering resistance. It's like watching a house of cards collapse under a gentle breeze. Their carefully constructed control just falls apart. The more they push, the more they reveal their own insecurity and lack of control. It's quite a spectacle, really. This section's hidden message is all about inner strength. The pressure tactics and reactions of your opponent show that true power isn't about demanding or controlling others with psychological games. You demonstrate that your inner strength, your quiet confidence, self-control, and unshakable belief in yourself is something no manipulation can break. It's like watching a magician's trick fail spectacularly. The audience, your opponent, is left staring at the exposed mechanism, completely bewildered. Their attempts to rattle you, to get a rise out of you, fall completely flat. When they can't provoke any emotional response, they're forced to confront a harsh reality. Their power was just an illusion, a flimsy facade crumbling before your unwavering strength. It's a powerful demonstration of how true strength comes not from outward displays of dominance, but from an unshakable inner core. You've shown them that real power is quiet, resilient, and utterly unbreakable. 5. Inner power unleashed, the vortex. The pivot point. It's that aha moment, the instant when the other person realizes their efforts are going nowhere. It's not a big, dramatic thing, more like a tiny flicker, a slight slump in their shoulders, a momentary softening of their expression, but it's a total game changer. You can practically see the wind leaving their sails. What's the secret sauce? It's not just about brute force or flashy moves. It's about the quiet power of staying calm and collected, of being so utterly in control that you don't give away anything. Not a single crack in your composure. It's about letting your quiet strength speak volumes. That's when you really know you've got them. Facing a pressure cooker situation. Let's say your opponent's initial tactics aren't working, they're not getting the reaction they want. What do? They crank up the heat. Think sharper questions, more pointed comments, and a general increase in the psychological warfare. They're basically turning up the volume. Your response, instead of getting flustered or reacting emotionally, stay calm and collected. Think of it like this: you're the cool cucumber in a room full of overripe tomatoes. That unexpected calmness can really throw them off their game. It'll leave them wondering what's going on, and that uncertainty can be more powerful than any aggressive response. So, keep your cool, and watch them squirm. The unseen power is there. You can feel it. Imagine a video showing the air in a room shifting and changing. The light might shimmer, the air itself becoming thick and heavy, like it's actually absorbing your power. It's not just a cool visual effect, though. These details are symbolic. They represent an inner strength that goes beyond the everyday, a metaphysical force that's bigger than anything you can measure or explain. It's that feeling of something powerful welling up inside you, something that can't be contained by the normal rules of the world. Think of it like this: you're not just in the room, you're affecting the room, subtly changing its very atmosphere with the sheer force of your being. That's the kind of power we're talking about. It's a feeling, a presence, something you can almost taste in the air. Psychological warfare. Messing with your opponent's head. When the pressure's on and you don't crack, your opponent starts to feel like they're losing control. That initial confidence, poof, gone. They're facing the harsh reality that they can't get a rise out of you, no matter how hard they try. The result? Their inability to get any reaction from you exposes their own weaknesses, forcing them to confront the uncomfortable truth that their power was all a bluff, a flimsy facade compared to your inner strength. It's like watching a magician's trick fail. Suddenly, the illusion is gone, and all that's left is a slightly embarrassed person and a very unimpressed audience, you. They're left wondering what else they've been wrong about, and that uncertainty can be incredibly powerful. It's not about being mean or aggressive. It's about showing them that their attempts to manipulate you simply don't work. It's about quietly, confidently, and calmly demonstrating your inner resilience. True strength isn't about explosive displays, it's quietly built from within. A steady foundation of self-belief and unshakable confidence. Think of it like this: the attempts of others to impose their will, to analyze and dissect your power, only reveal their own limitations. They're trying to measure something immeasurable, to control something uncontrollable. Their efforts to understand your strength just highlight how much bigger it is than they can comprehend. It's not about showing off, it's about knowing. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your own worth, knowing your own capabilities, and trusting in your own inner strength. That's the real power, the kind that doesn't need to shout to be heard. 6. A religious message and a call to action. Connecting inner strength and faith. This video uses Bible verses, like Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 and Matthew chapter 22 verse 14, to show that people living a life of faith and purpose are divinely protected and will never have to give in to the world's pressures. It's all about how your inner strength isn't just about your own abilities, but gets a huge boost from believing in a higher power's got your back. It's a really cool way to see how spirituality and personal power work together. Think of it like this: your faith is the bedrock, giving you that unshakable confidence, and your inner strength is the building you construct on top of it. Strong and resilient. The video beautifully illustrates how these two forces combine to create something truly unstoppable. You'll leave feeling empowered and inspired, knowing that you're not alone in your journey and that there's a powerful force supporting you every step of the way. Hey everyone, this video's all about finding your purpose, that special thing you're meant to do in this world. We all have one, a unique role to play, and this video helps you discover yours. It's a really inspiring message about how each of us is important and has something amazing to contribute. Think of it as unlocking your inner superhero, and here's the cool part. You can show your support and help spread this amazing message by clicking the Super Thank You button and donating $50 or more. It's not just about helping us out, it's about planting a seed of faith, believing in something bigger than ourselves, and sharing the blessings of our faith with others. It's like a ripple effect of positivity and spiritual growth. So, step into your purpose, and help us spread the word. Let's build something incredible together. Contributing. It's more than just giving, it's about being part of something bigger than yourself. Think of it as a really cool, feel-good act that helps build something amazing. It's not just about supporting a cause, it's about showing your belief in its power to make a real difference. It's like planting a seed of faith. Your contribution, no matter how small, helps nurture growth and positive change within the community. It's a chance to be part of a vibrant, thriving garden of faith, where everyone's contribution helps the whole thing blossom. So, join in. Let's grow something incredible together. The message, "You were made for more," is a powerful reminder that we're not just here to fit into society's mold. It's a call to action, a nudge to embrace our unique destinies and pursue something bigger than ourselves. It's about believing in your own inherent worth, knowing that even the smallest act, when fueled by faith and a strong purpose, can ripple outwards and make a real difference in the world. Think about it. You have something special to offer, a unique perspective and talent that only you possess. Don't let that get lost in the everyday grind. Find your passion, chase your dreams, and let your actions speak louder than words. You've got this. You were, truly, made for more. The ripple effect of the message, when you blend spirituality with a call to action. The video doesn't just inspire, it builds a community connected by shared belief. It's not just about donating money, it's about a spiritual act, contributing to a vision of a world where faith and self-belief reign supreme. Think of it like this: it's about tapping into something deeper than just a donation, it's about joining a movement. A collective energy fueled by shared faith and a desire for positive change. It's about feeling part of something bigger than yourself, contributing to a world where hope and belief are powerful forces for good. The video cleverly uses this connection to create a sense of belonging and purpose, making viewers feel like active participants in a meaningful cause, not just passive observers. It's a smart way to inspire action and build a truly engaged community. And that's a wrap on your amazing intellectual adventure. But this is just the beginning of even greater things to come. Remember, you're not just chosen, you're an endless source of inspiration for the world. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join us on more knowledge quests. See you in the next video, where only the chosen shine the brightest.